Hi guys, it's a beautiful Sunday morning in the South China Sea, but we have some issues with our ballast water treatment system. Let's go and see what the problem is. So as you can see, this is the ballast water treatment system we have on board. We have two, one on port side and one on starboard side. You can see the UV lamps on top. This is the backflush pump that's giving the problem, and this is the port side one, still okay. The starboard side one, we have removed the pump and taken it to the workshop. As you can see, when you remove the pump, it's gonna look like this. You can see the coupling which is connected to the motor side, and you remove, you can get it as one unit. First thing you need to do is remove the priming pipe. I've already removed the bolts, so just to show you, I will remove one bolt, and this is the priming pipe. You can remove it. All the Allen bolts holding the rear cover you need to remove, and there is two jacking screws that you need to put to lift this rear cover out. After you've jacked, the whole cover comes out together with the impeller. You can keep it aside. On the main casing, you have the wearing. You can remove it or you can measure it. On the suction side, there is a rubber non-return valve. You can move it and see if it's working properly. Coming back to the rear cover, where all the parts are. The coupling has a grub screw which you need to remove, and then you can pull the coupling out initially if you want, or you can also keep it together with the shaft. To remove the impeller, you need to loosen the nut holding the impeller. There is a washer. Pull out the impeller. Check for any damages. This one looks okay. Now you see the priming plate on top. It's held together by 8 bolts, Allen bolts. You have to remove these Allen bolts. Also the key from the shaft. You can remove these bolts all over. You can lift up with your hands the priming plate out. On this one, there is a locating pin which matches on the cover. It's broken off here, so I have removed it, but there should be one present there. As you can see, it's damaged by the star wheel inside. To remove the star wheel, usually it should be able to come out by hand, but because this part was damaged, we had to put a couple of bolts just to pull it out. You can do the same. You can see it's totally damaged. That was the reason the pump was not able to rotate, and it was tripping on high current. If you see the casing, you have the mechanical seal on the shaft still present. You can remove it from this side. If you look at the rear cover, you can see because of the star wheel and misalignment, there are multiple scratches on the rear cover. This is the priming section of the pump. This pump is self-priming, and this mechanism of star wheel in the casing, it primes the pump initially. To remove the rest of the parts, turn it around and then you can see the bearing cover, which also has Allen bolts which you need to remove, and it also has jacking threads. Jack it the same way as you did the cover. If you want to take out the cover, you have to remove the key from the shaft on top, or you can also take it out together with the coupling installed if you have not removed it before. You can pull the whole thing out together. As you can see, it looks something like this. On the cover, clean up and check for any damages. There is a water deflector rubber ring which is present here. Make sure to put it back when you assemble. Also, the stationary part of the mechanical seal usually sits there. This cover needs to be replaced. We are waiting for some spare parts. Looking at the shaft, usually the bearing cover looks something like this. I have already removed the bearing before, but I will show you how it usually looks. So the bearing goes here all the way down into the cover, and as you can see, this bearing is beyond repair and in very bad condition. This was the reason the star wheel got damaged, and we have damage on the rear cover. There is a circlip holding this bearing in the cover and on the shaft. After you remove these parts, you can take the bearing cover out, clean it, clean the shaft, check for damages. And this is basically how the pump looks like from inside. The spares for these parts, they come in a set. I will show you how it looks like. So the company usually sends this spare part kit as a whole, and all the replaceable parts are present in this kit. Hello guys, I thought I would give a brief introduction about myself. My name is Pankaj. I have been sailing as a marine engineer for the last 12 years. Right now I'm sailing as second engineer with Maersk, and my idea for starting this channel was just to help fellow engineers and also for people who want to come into engineering, especially marine engineering, for them to get an idea about how life is on board, what we normally overhaul, what are the issues we face. There are some things that you usually don't find even online information, and I just want to make sure that the things that I feel are important and engineers should know, I would try to share that on my channel. This is also a way of engaging other engineers. If you have any ideas, questions, if you want to see something, please let me know. So I will try to do my best to share that with you guys. Thank you.